St. Mary's did win the toss and will receive.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Manning Field. This is a non-playoff game, but don't tell the players that. This is like a Super Bowl for these two teams. This is St. Mary's taking on Lynn Tech. This used to be Thanksgiving Eve for a very long time. So they haven't played each other in a while. Tech is going to kick it off. St. Mary's is going to get the football first. St. Mary's in the all-white. Tech in the all-blue. St. Mary's looking for a winning season. They're 5-4. They have to win one of their last two games to guarantee themselves a winning season. Tech has already done that. They're 7-2. And hard to believe this is the last game before Thanksgiving. Both these teams will be home on Thanksgiving. I think they both play Thanksgiving Eve. St. Mary's will play Austin Prep. Tech will play Kip. Kip is still alive with a shot to go to the Super Bowl. They're still in the playoffs in Division 8. The kick is away at the 24-yard line. Looking to come to the near side. Finds a hole. Nice return across the 40-yard line to about the 41. Allie Barry, who's a pretty good athlete. Plays basketball. So St. Mary's, he gives St. Mary's pretty good field position with a 17-yard return. St. Mary's goes to that tight double wing. Keep off the right side. And that was Allie Barry. He's the quarterback.
Allie Barry on the carry.
He picked up 5.
Gain of 5 on the play.
Second and 5 as we're underway here at Manning Field. They stay in that tight double wing. Little misdirection. Affolito with the carry.
Malaflito on the ball carrier. Alice Mateo on the tackle.
Picked up a couple. Third and 3 for the Spartans. I don't know if Derek O'Leary is hurt, but he's not the quarterback. Barry with the quarterback sneak, close to first down yardage. If they didn't get it, they're going to go. They put it at midfield. He needed 3, he got 2. 4th and a yard. Fourth and 1. Long count. They give it off the right side to Percy.
George Percy, the ball carrier.
Gets enough for a first down. He only got 2. They needed 1. St. Mary's gets the first down of the ball game, converting on 4th down.
St. Mary's ball to Lynn Tech, 47. 48.
At the 48-yard line. St. Mary's will get 4 new downs as we get a look at the Tech cheerleaders. They got almost as many cheerleaders as football players. Percy off the right side. Short yardage.
John Percy on the carry.
They give him to the 45. He got 3.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Second down and 7.
Correction, gain of 3 on the play. Second down and 7. Ball from the Lintec 45.
Few brave St. Mary's fans sitting on the far side and back of the St. Mary's fans are used to being on the far side of the field. Affolito started to come to the near side, cut it up to the middle, almost got a first down.
Affolito, the ball carrier.
They put it at the 39. He picked up 6.
Gain of 5 on the play.
Third down and a yard. Opening drive of the ball game. St. Mary's has used up 4 minutes and counting. Affolito gets dropped down. He ran into a brick wall of blue jerseys as he tried to cut it up inside. And it's going to bring up another 4th down as they put the ball back at the 40-yard line.
We'll bring up a 4th and 2, ball from the Lintec 40.
So 4th and 2. Obviously they're going to go. They went for it at midfield. No reason why they wouldn't do it at Tech 40. Looking to convert their second 4th down. Coming to the near side, turning the corner, gets the first down and a lot more. He runs out of real estate, but Affolito picked up the first down. Down to the 27. He picked up 13 and a first down.
On the play in the first down. First and 10, St. Mary's, ball from the Lintec 27.
So St. Mary's on the move. Twice they've converted on 4th down. This will be the 9th play of the drive. Staying in that tight double wing. Barry with the keep. Might have got a yard.
Kelly Barry on the keep. Dominic Giordano on the tackle. No gain on the play.
So he gets a yard. It'll be second down and 9 from the 26. I think that play was supposed to go the outside with either run or pitch to Percy, but Tech forced Barry to cut it up inside and only able to get a yard. Barry's only a sophomore. As is Percy, the running back. They go now to a little bit of a spread. They get Percy off the right side with a head of steam. Maybe just shy of the first down. They put it at the 18. He picked up 8. This will be the 3rd consecutive time they've got third and a yard. The last time they lost a yard, converted on 4th down. But they've had 3 straight 3rd and 1. Percy again off the right side. Getting good yardage. The ball went to the ground. Tech says they have it. And they have it. Victor Bellamar.
Will take over 1st and 10, ball from their own 11-yard line.
So they had the first down at the 11. But they cough it up. Tech knocked it loose. Little misdirection with Morgan.
Guy Morgan, the ball carrier.
Out to the 13, he picked up 2.
Gain of 1 on the play.
Second down and 8 from the 13-yard line.
Second down and 9, ball from the 18.
A wide out right and left. I formation with a wing to the near side. They pitch it coming to the near side. Hit. Knocked down. Perez with the carry.
Gabriel Perez, the ball carrier.
He picked up 5 to the 18.
Tackle, gain of 6 on the play.
So a big play coming up here now for Tech. 3rd and 3 from their 18-yard line.
18.
You don't want to have to punt from here. Fast-paced first period. We've got under 4 minutes left. St. Mary's ate up a lot of time and it coughed it up. Going to the left side. Maybe a step away from breaking it, but he's got first down for Tech.
Gabriel Perez, the ball carrier.
They get it out to the 29. He picked up 11.
Play does result in a first down, 1st and 10, Lynn Tech.
So it gives him a little bit of breathing room. Out to the 29-yard line.
Off their own 29-yard line.
And we'll be under 3 minutes when they snap the ball. Wideouts right and left. Little delay. They're going to lose yardage. That was Perez again with the carry.
Gabriel Perez, the ball carrier. George Percy, David Brown on the tackle.
2nd and 11 for the Tigers.
Gain of about 1 on the play. 2nd down and 9, ball for Lynn Tech. 28-yard line.
No change in the setup. St. Mary's coming. They blitzed. Tech beat it. Perez has got a step. 1 man to beat. They got an angle on him. They push him out of bounds. St. Mary's sent everybody up the middle. Perez off the left side, broke it to the sideline, and he's in St. Mary's territory. Huge run by Perez to the 23-yard line.
Ball for St. Mary's,
49 yards.
3-yard line.
Steady diet of Perez.
Perez, the ball carrier.
It gets a yard to the 22.
Jack Marks on the tackle. Gain of 2 on the play, 2nd down and 8.
2nd and 9 from the 22.
2.
Go to that power eye. Off the left side. That looked like Mateo. It was Mateo. They gave Perez a rest. Guess it, we'll call it the 18 and give him 4. 3rd down is just about 5. From the 18-yard line. Perez off the left side. Looks like he's got a first down.
Gabriel Perez, the ball carrier.
Let's see where they put it down. Was there a flag on the play? There was a flag on the play. So wipe out the first down. They put it back to the 28.
Penalty will make it a
Third and 15 from the 28-yard line. So they were going to have a first down. Scoreboard clock says that the period is over. I don't think that's true. I don't think that was the end of the period.
That is the end of the first quarter.
I guess it was. Boy, that last 3 minutes went very quickly.
The home side is open. Hot dogs, pizza, nachos, hot chocolate to warm yourself up.
I thought maybe the scoreboard clock broke down, but it didn't. So a very fast-paced first period. No score, Tech on the move, but they just got a big penalty. They would have had a first down. At around the 14 or 15-yard line. Instead, they got pushed back to the 28. And it's going to be 3rd and 15 from there. So we're just about set to start the second 12 minutes. All right. St. Mary's ran 11 plays. Tech ran 7. That's 18 plays, and we're through the first 12 minutes. So 3rd and 15. Pinero dropping back, looking. In trouble. He got a break there because the new rules, if you throw it away like that, they could call intentional grounding, even though you're out of the box. But they didn't call intentional grounding. It brings up a 4th down. Obviously, they're not going to punt from here, but they need 15 yards. He was about to get hit. He threw it, and I guess there was somebody somewhere in the near area. They double the wideouts to either side now as they go to the spread. Perez in the backfield with Pinero. Dropping straight back, looking to throw, lets it fly, tipped. Incomplete. He was looking for Mateo.
Turnover on down. St. Mary's takes over 1st and 10 off their own 28-yard line.
So both teams drive, both teams get close, and both teams wound up turning it over. St. Mary's on a turnover. Tech turns it over on downs. St. Mary's will get their second possession, and it'll be their first possession in the second period. They ate up a lot of clock and came up short. They get out of that tight double wing. Running off the left side, they get across the 30.
Salafito, the ball carrier.
Athlito with the carry.
And a 4 on the plate. Second down and 6. Ball for the St. Mary's 32.
They picked up 4 to the 32. It'll be second down and 6. St. Mary's made the playoffs in Division 7. Tech was the #1 seed in Division 8. Coming to the near side, banging forward, getting a first down. That's Percy. He picked up 8. They go back to that tight double wing. Percy again off the right side. Fighting for extra yards. He's going to get about 4.
Second down and 6. Ball for the St. Mary's
Second,
43.
and put it at the 43. They gave him 3. So second and 7. It's a little bit different with the double wing. Blockers, Athlito trying to turn the corner, gets around the corner. That was very close to a face mask. He gets the first down into Tech territory.
Gain of 8 on the play, the first down, first and 10, St. Mary's. Ball for Lynn Tech, 47.
They picked up 10 on the first down. They had the double wing. They put what normally would be the fullback almost like a second wing on the far side so they could get extra blocking around that corner. And it paid off. They got a big first down. They have it at the Tech 47. They go back to the normal double wing. Barry with the keep. They push him forward to about the 41. He picks up 6.
Barry on the keep.
Second down and 4.
Gain of 5 on the play. Second down and 5. Ball for the Lynn Tech 41.
So second and 4 from the 41. Percy off the right side. He's got another first down.
Percy on the carry.
Gets it to the 35. He picked up 6 more. Tech is throwing the only passes. Both are incomplete. St. Mary's just
Gain of 6 and a first down.
saying, here we come, try and stop us.
Ball for Lynn Tech 35.
At the 35-yard line. They got to the 11 their last possession and fumbled it away. Now they go back that little spread. Barry straight ahead. Gets hit as he picks up a couple.
Devin Lewis on the hit in the tackle. Gain of 2 on the plate.
They put it to 33, picked up 2.
Ball for Lynn Tech 33.
Second down and 8. As you get a look at the Tech defense. Off the right side to the 30. That's Percy.
Percy on the carry. Tripped up by number 50, Don Giordano.
Obviously 4-down territory. It's going to be 3rd and 5.
Okay, the ball was 4 on the play. We will bring up a 3rd and 5 ball for the Lynn Tech 30-yard line.
Ball just inside the 30-yard line. So they need a short 5. About 4.5. They go back to that tight double wing. Coming to the near side. Running over a couple of tacklers. He gets to the 16-yard line. That's Percy.
Percy on the carry.
14 yards. He got to the 21-yard line, excuse me, not the 16.
10 on the play in the first
He
half.
picked up 9.
Carries. Ball from Lynn Tech, 21.
So from the 21, it'll be 1st and 10. When they snap the ball, we'll be halfway through the second period. No score, Tech and St. Mary's. Barry looking to throw, lets it fly through it, up in the air, up for grabs, almost intercepted. Tough play for the quarterback. He's a right-handed quarterback rolling to his left. He had the receiver downfield wide open, but didn't have a chance to plant and throw, and he wound up throwing it up for grabs. Tech almost got another turnover. So the first pass they throw is incomplete. They've been running the ball very well. They thought they'd maybe catch Tech napping. 2nd and 10 from the 21. Eleventh play of the drive, starting back at the 28-yard line. Off the right side.
Percy on the carry. Tackled by a host of Tech defenders.
Down to about the 17.
Gain of 4 on the play. Play will bring up a 3rd and 6. Ball from the Lynn Tech.
3rd and 6 for the Spartans. As we're now in past the halfway mark of the second period. Now we're going to whistle. We're going to get a timeout.
Timeout, St. Mary's.
St. Mary's will call a timeout. Tech has run 9 plays in the ball game, and we're past the halfway mark of the second period. They had 2 plays, 2 incomplete passes in this second period. St. Mary's is dominating time of possession. "24 plays run by St. Mary's, 9 by Tech, and those last 2 by Tech were incomplete passes. 5:37 left in this first half. No score between these across-the-street rivals. You can throw a rock from either Tech or St. Mary's and hit the school. As I mentioned, they were Thanksgiving rivals for a long time. That happened when St. Mary's was in the Catholic Central Small. They moved over to the Commonwealth Conference. For a couple of years, they were in the Commonwealth Conference with Tech and all those other teams, Greater Lowell, Greater Lawrence. And then they jumped back into Catholic Central Lodge. And they were looking for their second straight Super Bowl. They didn't get it. They went last year. Barry with the keep. Gets to the 15, maybe the 14. And here we go again. It's going to be a big 4th down for St. Mary's. He picked up 2.
They will bring up a 4th.
4th,
3 ball from the
and I'm calling it 4. The ball is inches inside the 15-yard line. So once again, St. Mary's converted. Their first 2 first downs came on 4th down conversions. Now they've got another one. They send 2 wideouts, actually 3 wideouts to the far side. Barry rolling that way. They dump it underneath. They got the first down. And a lot more.
Mary's pass. 15-yard touchdown pass.
It is. It's in the end zone for 15 yards to Percy.
Barry to George Percy score. St. Mary's 6, Lynn Tech nothing.
A crisp 72-yard drive in 13 plays, eating up a lot of this second period, and they'll go for 2. They threw it twice, once incomplete, now 15 yards for a touchdown. I was waiting to see. There was a pileup in front of the official who was right on the play. I was waiting to see if his arms went up or not. He got hit in the air, came down, and wound up in the end zone. Percy gets stacked up again, and they're not going to get there.
2-point conversion attempt is no good. With 4:34 left in the first half, St. Mary's 6, Lynn Tech nothing.
He went over 100 yards rushing on that drive. It was a steady diet most of the time of Effelito and Percy. Percy finally catches the first pass from Barry, completed for the touchdown. And with 4:34 left in the first half, St. Mary's grabs a 6-0 lead. We mentioned Tech has already guaranteed themselves a winning season. They'd like to win out. They go 9-2. St. Mary's, with a win tonight, would guarantee themselves a winning season. That's not bad. They got a lot of young kids. They lost a lot of talent from last year going to the Super Bowl. They drill it away. Back at the 9-yard line. Across the 25 to about the 27. Julio with the return.
Alex Carr on the return. Tommy Velasco with the tackle. First and
Actually, it
10,
was
Tech, ball
Gomez
goal
with the return.
28-yard line.
At the 27 is where they'll put it. And Tech will run only their third play here in the second period. They haven't gained a yard yet. They threw 2 incomplete passes. Pitch it to Perez. Wrapped up as he gets near the 30-yard line. Yeah, they had a steam up trying to turn the corner. St. Mary shut it down.
George Percy on the tackle.
And he had to cut it back up inside, and there were too many blue shirts there. Oh, too many white shirts, excuse me. He picked up 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. We got the 4-minute warning. A little different with the new rules. It's 4-minute warning, not the 2-minute warning. Coming to the near side. Getting stacked up, and there's that pile of players. Bodies pushing, shoving, still on his feet. He winds up with a first down. He almost came out of the pack and broke it. That used to be a penalty. He picked up 12 and a first down.
And a first down, first and 10 Lynn Tech.
St. Mary's pushing one way, Tech pushing the other way. It used to be a penalty. Sneaking up next to me is Rich Avery, the guy that runs this place. And Rich, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're a little bit busy the last week or so.
Just a little bit, to say the least.
How many soccer games?
20 tournament games.
20 tournament soccer games, football games. Kip is here tomorrow night. What are you going to do after this weekend? You'll besides rest.
Do a lot of resting.
You're doing a very good job, my friend.
Here on the carry.
Rich Avery is in charge of both Manning Field and Fraser Field. He does a very good job.
2nd down and 8, ball for Lynn Tech.
So any questions or headaches you have, take them to Rich Avery. 2nd and 8 as they picked up 2 on the first down. St. Mary's blitzing, and it worked. Boy, they guessed right on that snap. They were coming hard, and they didn't get offside. They timed it perfectly.
Perez on the carry. Alan Colasetti on the tackle.
Back to the 40-yard line. They lost 4. Well, it's going to be 3rd and 12, and they're going to take a timeout.
Timeout, Lynn Tech.
St. Mary's blitzing. They came right up the middle, and they guessed right with the snap. They weren't offside. They get in the backfield and nailed the runner before he could even take a step. Going forward now, even in these games, but certainly in the playoff games, the officials are going to go through a lot of scrutiny after the Central Catholic Everett game, where the officials gave Central Catholic 5 downs. Everybody's trying to figure out how can that happen when you got 5 officials and 3 guys on the stakes and nobody. You didn't have to run out of fingers. You didn't have to use all 5 on one hand. Although you did use them all because you gave them 5 downs. But everybody was wrong that was supposed to make the call. And Central Catholic wound up scoring on that drive, and they wound up winning by 2 in overtime. Big play here, 3rd and 12. Just over 2 minutes left. And Mary's almost jumped. Rolling to the near side, looking, and they throw it way out of bounds. It's going to bring up a 4th down. Let's see what Coach Runner does with 2:13 left. 4th and 12. And they're going to put the kicking team out, I think. So St. Mary's will get the ball back. Takes a good tech bounce, and it will die at about the 30-yard line. And that's where St. Mary's will put it in play.
Tech's punch is down. St. Mary's will take over 1st and 10. Ball for their own 30-yard line.
Four ticks, over 2 minutes left in this first half. 6-0 St. Mary's. These are the kind of games you remember years from now. Thanksgiving days, Tech against St. Mary's, English and classical. Super Bowls are great, but the memories of those don't last as long as the intercity rivals. Swampscott, Marblehead. Effelita with the carry. Wrapped up in the backfield.
Rivera, the ball carrier. Wrapped up by number 44, Carlos Mateo.
Mateo with a great defensive play. He broke through a couple of those would-be blockers. We got a penalty against St. Mary's.
No gain on the play.
Are they going to take it? I thought maybe they refused it because they wound up with a loss. They move it back to the 22. The new rule is now you don't go from the line of scrimmage, you go from the point of the foul. So as far as St. Mary's concerned, it turns out to be an 8-yard penalty. Coming to the near side, trying to turn the corner. Gets around the corner, bumped out of bounds. That's Percy. Pinero bumped him out.
Pinero. Gain of 10 on the play.
He winds up back at the line of scrimmage plus a yard. So he picked up 9. So it's going to be second down
Second and 9.
and 9.
Ball for St. Mary's 31.
Clock stopped, knocked out of bounds, so 1:38 left. St. Mary's, I think, has at least one timeout left. Barry faking, running straight ahead. Not a lot.
Kelly Barry on the key.
He picked up 2. And we got a timeout.
Timeout Lynn Tech.
And that play started with 1:38 left, and the play ended with 1:38 left. Now the official is having the score clock run down to the actual time. They run it down. And they're a little bit off because they're going to be closing in on a minute. 1:15. So they're in 23 seconds off the clock. They're listing St. Mary's with 2 timeouts left. I thought they called it. It must have been a Tech timeout because they Tech down to 1. Three wideouts go to the far side. Barry rolling that way. In trouble. Now takes off and runs with it. And gets across the 35.
Kelly Barry on the key. Victor Bellum on the tackle.
They're going to put it to 37 for a pickup of 4. 4th and 3 for St. Mary's. We got another timeout with 1:03 left.
Ball for St. Mary's 38.
Tech looking to shut them down here. They get the ball to start the second half. Tech has only run 12 plays in this first half. 3 of them were incomplete passes. 2 of them for minus yards. As we can look at the football players and now the cheerleaders. Out here on a chilly night, not as bad as it's been. A little on the cool side. Not a bad crowd here. Fourth and 3 from their own 37-yard line. Looks like they're going to go. Tech had a player way backfield waiting for a punt. Now he hustles back up to the line of scrimmage. And somebody moved, and that's the new rule. You don't have to make contact with anybody. If you just move or flinch, if you cross the line, it's a penalty. I would think they would punt it away here. I think they were going to punt it away there anyway.
Penalty will make it a 4th and 8. Ball for Lynn Tech 32.
Because I think it was Brunson Perez who was in the backfield. And I think he was going to drop back and punt the ball. So now that would-be receiver can go back. They go after the ball, they don't get it. Fielded at the 36-yard line. And Tech will have decent field position at the 46 with just under a minute.
Carlos Mateo on the return.
Mateo give him pretty good
Last
field
on the
position.
tackle. First and 10 Lynn Tech, ball at the 46.
First and 10 from the 46. Scoreboard says they don't have any timeouts left, so if they're going to do anything, they're going to have to throw the ball downfield. 3 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the far side. Rolling to the near side, now going to take off and run with it. It runs out of bounds.
Luis Pinero on the peak. 8 of 8 on the play. They'll bring up a 2nd and 2. Ball from the St. Mary's 46.
Pinero picked up 8. It'll be 2nd down and 2. Clock stopped with 45 seconds left. Now they double the wideouts to either side. Motion to the far side. Pinero rolling that way. Going to take off and run with it again. He'll get the first down to the 41. That'll stop the clock at least momentarily.
Pinero on the gate.
Tech has to hurry up.
First down.
No timeouts. Clock is running with 35 seconds and counting. The quick out. Caught. And they carry Mateo out of bounds to stop the clock.
For a gain of 6.
Give him 6.
Down and 4. Ball from the St. Mary's 36.
.29 ticks left on the clock. St. Mary's leading at 6-0. As we mentioned, Tech will get the ball and start the second half. Rolling to the near side, looking, in trouble. And that, I think, gets a flag. That's going to cost them. If you look in the National Football League, he's out of the box, so it's not intentional grounding. But he just threw it out of bounds. That's intentional grounding. They lose the down. And they penalize him besides. So even though he was out of the box, he marked it back to the Tech 48. It's a 16-yard penalty. But now they need half of Western Avenue. And now, was it St. Mary's off or was it Tech moving? It was Tech moving. No, they put it back. It was an official's timeout. Well, St. Mary's putting a lot of people back deep. They're only rushing 3 with 23 seconds left. Fourth down, and they need a lot. They need 20. They go after the quarterback. They blitz again. He gets the pass off. It's caught. Perez with the catch. They mark him out at the 33 of St. Mary's. 19 yards. It was. I don't think it was enough for a first down. St. Mary's should get the football. That was fourth down. They don't. They were lining up to run another play. They didn't get a first down. It's St. Mary's football. He was a yard shy of the first down.
Ball from their own 34-yard line.
Good effort by Perez, and Pinero just got it away. St. Mary's blitzed. They had him. He just dumped it off, and Perez almost gave Tech another play or two. But they came up a yard shy. And if you see Mary's with 12 seconds left, you do, I think, what they're going to do, take a knee. And that's going to do it for the half. So St. Mary's went 72 yards in 13 plays. Barry to Percy, 15 yards for the touchdown. And that's the difference. St. Mary's dominated time of possession. Tech has driven the ball a couple of times but come up short. Tech will get the ball to start the second half, but St. Mary's has a little bit of momentum going into the locker room. It's St. Mary's 6, Tech nothing at halftime. Kick a ground ball, picked up at the 19-yard line. Trying to come to the near side, turns the corner. Nice return, staying on his feet across the 40-yard line.
Alex Sakara on the return. Ellie Barry on the tackle. First and 10 lane check.
Gomez with the return out to the 42. So Tech will start from there at their own 42-yard line. When St. Mary's on top, 6-0, but a lot of football left to play. They lost the ball, and they're going to wind up all the way back at about the 27-yard line.
Jack Marks on the quarterback sack.
Pinero got sacked back at the 27.
Loss of 14 on the play. They will bring up a second and 24.
Second and 25
Ball from the Lintech, 28.
at the 27-yard line. Actually put it at the 28-yard line. So he lost 14. Coming to the near side, good hard run by Perez.
Gabriel Perez, the ball carrier.
He picked up 12. He's approaching 100 yards.
Third and 12 off the 40-yard line.
So you almost got the loss back. It's going to be third and long, third and 12 from the 40-yard line. Off the right side. Across the 45. They were trying to push him forward. St. Mary's finally stops the forward progress. But he picked up pretty good yardage out to about the 48-yard line. They call it at the 47. He picked up 7. 4th and 5, and I think Tech is going to go. Although it's hard to give St. Mary's a short field the way they're moving the football and holding on to the football. And they were rolling to the near side. Not going to get there.
Luis Pinero on the keep.
He's going to be 2 yards shy.
Short of the first down.
He needed 5. He got 3.
Will take over, first and 10. Off the midfield strike.
Oh, that big loss of 14 yards cost him. St. Mary's will take over at midfield. They used up 2.5 minutes of the period and came up just shy. St. Mary's goes to that mini spread. Barry straight ahead, backs his way inside the 45.
Kelly Barry on the keep. Miguel Soto and Devin Lewis on the tackle.
Picked up 6.
And 6 on the plate. Second down and 4. Ball from the Lintec 44.
Oh, St. Mary's leading 6-0. Running some time off the clock. Here in the third period. They go back to that double wing, but they put a wide out to the far side. Coming to the near side. And to out the 41, maybe the 42. That's Percy.
Percy, the ball carrier. Miguel Soto on the tackle, gain of 3 on the plate.
They give him 3.
Well, we'll bring up a third and 2. Ball from Lintec 42.
They need about 1.5 yards of football. And they got 2 downs to do it. That tight double wing. The pitch to Percy off the right side. He didn't get there. And St. Mary's once again with a 4th down. No gain on the play.
Gain of 1 on the play.
Well, they still need 1.
The 4th and 1, ball for Lintec 41.
This is the 4th time in the ball game that they've had to go on 4th down. They've made it 3 times. 1 was the touchdown. The pass to Percy. Now they're going forward again. They need 1 yard. Barry with the quarterback sneak. He didn't get there.
Percy on the keep.
He didn't get there. No gain on the play.
First down. Turnover on downs. Lintec will take over first and 10. Ball from their own 41-yard line.
So both teams go for it on 4th down and miss. Tech started this period at their 42. They now start at their 41. So they only lost 1 yard after the 2 possessions. But there's been almost half the period taken off the board. Double wideouts to either side. Perez in the backfield with Pinero. They give it to Perez off the right side. He's going to get a 1st down.
Miguel Soto on the carry. Gain of 12 and a first down. First and 10, Lintec. Ball from the St. Mary's 47.
At the 47. 12 yards and a 1st down. That puts him over 100 yards. Again, off the right side. Trying to cut back to the near side. 1 man to beat. What a great run. Outstanding effort by Perez.
Barry on the
Few
tackle.
shake and bake moves down to the 28. Here's the replay. Watch this. He's dead right there, all the way to the far side.
Down, first and 10, Lynn Tech. Off the St.
Now he
Mary's
just
20.
runs away. Can't arm tackle him. Outstanding effort. 19 yards. What a great run. And they give it to him again. Starts to the far side. One step, breaks it back to the near side. Gets about two.
Where's the ball carrier? Hershey on the tackle.
We'll call it the 26 and give him two.
3 on the play, second down and 7. Ball from the St. Mary's 26.
The ball's just inside the 26 and 27 yard line. They fill the backfield now. They give it to Perez. Just about back to the line of scrimmage.
Perez on the carry. Zach Bott. Daniel Lario on the tackle.
3rd and 8 from the 26.
No gain on the play.
Again, they fill the backfield. Over the head of Pinero, all the way back to midfield. He has to fall on it in Tech territory. What a huge break for St. Mary's. What a horrible break for Tech.
Loss of 26 on the play.
And they got to kick it away. They lost 25 yards on the play.
Bring up a 4th and long.
And they're going to have to kick it away. They were moving the ball. Perez gave him great field position. And all of a sudden that snap went way over Pinero's head, had no chance at it. And now they have to punt it away. So use up a lot of clock, and they come up empty again. Kick is away. They let it bounce. Takes a little bit of a Tech bounce. It'll die at about the 18-yard line.
Punt is down. St. Mary's will take over first and 10. Ball from their own 18-yard line. Folks, winner of the 50-50 raffle. Winning number 078047. Again, 078047. You can collect your winnings in the concession stand.
At the 28, St. Mary's will put it in play. Second possession here in the 3rd period. They went 4 and out their first possession. Tech stuffed them on 4th and 1. Coming to the near side, getting across the 25 is Percy, bumped out by Miguel Soto.
Ball carrier. Pushed out of bounds by Victor Bellama. Gain of 8 on the play. Second down and 2. Ball for St. Mary's 26.
Percy goes over 70 yards rushing. Clock is stopped with 3:28 left in the 3rd period with the out-of-bounds play. They set a wide out to the near side, otherwise they're in that double wing. Barry with the quarterback sneak, he's going to get the first down.
Ellie Barry on the key.
He picked up 4 to the 30-yard line.
Gain of 4 on the first down. First and 10. St. Mary's ball for Wintec 30. Correction, their own 30.
So if nothing else, they should be able to run out this 3rd period. and break it down to 12 minutes. Again, the wide out to the near side. They fake the pitch. Barry with the keep. Very little yardage.
Barry on the keep.
They put it
Gave him 2 on the
at the
play.
32. They gave him 2.
Off the St. Mary's 32.
We haven't seen Effolito touch the ball here. And Barry got shook up, I think. He's going to the sideline. And I think we're going to see Derek O'Leary in at quarterback. And we're not, because Barry is coming right back. No, he's not. They stay in that tight double wing. O'Leary is normally the starting quarterback. The pitch to the near side. Went airborne over a couple of people. That was Effolito.
Effolito, the ball carrier.
He picked up 5.
Tripped up by Miguel Soto. And a 4 on the play.
Third and 3.
Off the St. Mary's 37.
Off the right side, not much. They gave him a couple of extra. He almost made the first down. I didn't think he got that far.
Gain of 3 on the play. We bring up a 4th and 1 ball for St. Mary's 39.
Percy picked up 2. 4th, here we go again. 4th down in the yard. And they're going to go. O'Leary stays in the game. And if this is a running play, it'll probably, unless they get the first down, they'll stop it momentarily, but it could probably be the last play of the period. And now, before they do that,
Third quarter.
they're saying that's the end of the third period.
St. Mary's 6 and 10-0.
So St. Mary's has run for 150. They got that one pass for 15. And this will be the 5th time that they're going to try and convert on 4th down. They converted the first 3 times. They got stuffed the last time. We talked about James Runner. We didn't mention Sean Driscoll at all, the head coach of St. Mary's. So here we go, a very big play for both teams. St. Mary's can run some time off the clock, leading 6-0. Tech wants to get the ball back, and they'd get it in great field position if they shut them down. They tried a quarterback sneak with Barry before, and it came up short. The quarterback in there now is Derek O'Leary. Didn't get the start. He's usually the starting quarterback. Tight double wing. Off the right side, they get the first down and more. That's Percy.
Percy, the ball carrier.
He picked up 6
Miguel Soto, Victor Bellamo on the tackle.
and puts him over 80 yards rushing. They hold on to the ball. The clock is running. And they have it at their 45-yard line.
Now, 1st and 10, St. Mary's ball, their own 45.
O'Leary gets hit. He faked the pitch as he turned around. He ran right into Mateo.
Loss of 1 on the plate, second down at 11. Ball from the St. Mary's 44.
So they lost the yard. It'll be second and 11. No change. They stay in that tight double wing. The pitch coming to the near side. Can't turn the corner.
Salaflito on the carry.
Pinheiro,
On the tackle.
Bellamar,
No gain on
Mateo.
the third down and 11. Ball from the St. Mary's 44.
Third and 11. Looking to throw, in trouble, going to get hit and then knocked down. Had no chance to get it away. Guy Morgan with a big defensive play.
Loss of 9 on the play.
They lost 9.
Fourth,
St. Mary's will have to kick it away.
35.
So Tech's defense comes up big again. The kick, I think somebody got a hand on that one. Tech is going to get great field position. They got a piece of that kick.
Blocked. Goes out of bounds.
And they're going to have it in St. Mary's territory.
Ball from the St. Mary's 48.
A 13-yard punt gives Tech outstanding field position. Five ticks under 9 minutes left in this one. St. Mary's leading it 6-0. Early in the second period, they went on a 72-yard, 13-play drive, converted on fourth down on a 15-yard pass play from Barry to Percy. Pinheiro goes under center. Perez off the left side, gets a step. Looks like he's got a first down. It's coming back.
Where's the ball in the
There's a
area?
penalty against Tech.
David Brown, Alacoa City on the tackle. Flag on the plate. Penalty against Lynn Tech for holding.
Back at the 44.
Penalty will make it in first and 18. Ball from the
It turns out to be an 8-yard penalty for all intents and purposes. They mark it from the point of the foul, not the line of scrimmage. So now instead of having first down, flag on the play, that might be St. Mary's offside. They were blitzing again, and that time I don't think they timed it perfect.
Where's the ball carrier? Tommy Velasco on the tackle with the flag on the play.
It's a penalty against Tech.
Penalty against Lynn Tech for a shot block.
They're going to mark it from the 42-yard line. So what would have been a first down inside the 35, they're going to need all of Western Avenue for a first down now. They mark it from the 36-yard line. And this is a big one. This is 15 yards. All the way down to the 21-yard line. They need 27 yards to get back to the... They need 31 yards to get back to the original line of scrimmage. That's going to be against St. Mary's. Again, you don't have to make contact. If you jump and break the plane, it costs you 5. So they only need 26 now to get back to the original line of scrimmage. First and 36. 3 wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side. Rolling to that far side, looking, lets it fly. It's going to get picked off. He threw that one up for grabs.
There was pass. Intercepted by David Brown.
David Brown, who's the basketball coach's son. He picked it at the 45-yard line. Gets it down to the 13. .42 yards on the return. Trying off the right side. Not a lot there. We got a flag coming in. Little extracurricular activity downfield. So nothing on the play, but let's see what the penalty's about. Unsportsman against Tech.
Penalty against Lynn Tech on sportsmanlike conduct.
Should be half the distance to about the 6 or 7 yard line. They put it at the 6. So first and goal from there. It won't be first and goal, sorry, it's an automatic first down.
Timeout, St. Mary's.
St. Mary's will take a timeout. The new rules, it's not an automatic first down.
Make it a 2nd and 3. Ball.
They mark it down to the 6. So it's 2nd down and 3 as they get a look at the wheels turning defensively in the Tech huddle. Tech shot themselves in the foot with 2 major penalties. They had it 1st and 41. St. Mary's gave them 5 of the yards back on an offside, but then he threw it up for grabs, and David Brown looked like an outfielder catching a fly ball. He almost took it to the house. They just bumped him out at the 13-yard line. As I mentioned, he's the son of the very successful basketball coach at St. Mary's. He's a very good basketball player. Just under 8 minutes left. I don't think Tech can afford to let St. Mary's get up by 2 scores with a half a period left. So they're hard pressed here. Affolito cuts it up inside. Bangs forward close to first down yardage.
First in the ball carrier. Kevin Lewis on the tackle.
They put it at the 3. That should be a first down.
First and goal, St. Mary, ball from the 3-yard line.
It is a first down. So first and goal from the 3. And we'll be closing in on the halfway mark of this third period when they snap the ball. O'Leary is still the quarterback. Oh, Barry's all right. Coming to the near side, walking in for the touchdown.
George Percy on the carry and touchdown. 3-yard touchdown run. George Percy scores St. Mary's 12 with 10-0.
So 13 yards in 3 plays. Set up by that 42-yard interception return. And they'll go for 2. Misdirection, he lost the ball, confusion. O'Leary wound up with it.
Conversion is no good. 6:45 left in the ball.
Well, now Tech has got their work cut out for him. St. Mary's will kick it off. And we're almost to the halfway mark. 6:45 left in the game. Tech was sailing along at 7-1, number 1 seed. They got upset here at Manning by Keefe Tech last week. And going into Thanksgiving, it could be a 2-game losing streak that they would have to break on Thanksgiving Day against Kip. And congratulations to Kip, by the way. They're playing tomorrow night in the division final against that same Keefe Tech team here at Manning Field. So I guess Barry's okay because he's kicking off. O'Leary stayed in at quarterback. Barry's kicking off. So I'm happy to say he's okay. He went most of the way here. O'Leary, who's the normal starter, came in. They kick a ground ball. Picked up at the 31-yard line. And they lost the football. David Brown again.
Left fumble recovered by number 4, David Brown. St. Mary's takes over first and 10.
St. Mary's gets it at midfield. Yeah, nice return across the 40-yard line. Lost control. It bounced away. And David Brown makes his second big defensive play, falling on it at midfield. And if nothing else, St. Mary's can really shrink the game up. They blow the whistle. Tech wants a timeout.
Timeout, Lake Tech.
So those 2 big penalties crushed Tech. It came on a play where Perez looked like he had a first down inside the 35, close to the 30-yard line of St. Mary's in a 6-0 game, and turn it around. Instead of that, they get penalized back to the 44, then they get penalized back to the 21. and they had most of Western Avenue to go to get a first down. They had to throw it up. David Brown made his first big play, picking it off, almost took it to the house, went out at the 13-yard line, and then Tech again committed another big penalty, which moved it to the 6. 2 carries by Percy took it in, his second touchdown. And it's 12-0, and now, once again, David Brown, he's only a freshman, made another big defensive play, falling on the loose ball on the kickoff at midfield. St. Mary sends a wide out to the far side, everybody in that tight wing. Percy sneaking ahead, not very much.
Percy ball carrier. Miguel Soto.
They give him 1 to the 49.
Gain of 1 on the plate. Second down and 9. Ball for the Lintech 49.
Oh. A bad snap cost them 25 yards when they look like they might be doing something. Off the right side, Percy again. And they're going to put it at, I think, at the 44.
Percy the ball carrier.
Give him 5.
Tripped up by Devin Lewis.
He's approaching 100 yards.
Made a 5 on the plate.
Perez on the other side's got 130.
Ball for Lintech 44.
But they've only got 112 rushing. Take away that bad snap of 25. A big sack of Pinero. They lost 39 yards on a snap and a sack. Percy again off the right side. Going to be about a yard shy.
On the carry.
And here we go again. It's going to be 4th down and a yard.
Gain of 3. They will bring up a 4th and 1. Ball
This is the 6th time, 4th and 1. They've made it 4 other times. They missed once at midfield. Now they got 4th and a yard again. The only time they missed was when they went quarterback sneak. We should be getting the 4-minute warning before they snap the ball. Now they stop the clock. .403 left.
Timeout, St. Mary's.
They're running the clock. St. Mary's actually took a timeout. They're running some time off the clock, so they're really shrinking the game up. They mark it at 3:48. James Runner is not in the huddle at the sideline. He's out near midfield talking to the official. Tech has had trouble with offense against Keefe Tech, and they've had problems with a bad snap, a big sack, and 2 huge penalties. Penalties have cost Tech dearly. So here we go, 4th and a yard. James Runner still out conversing with the official. Percy easily gets the first down.
Percy on the carry. Gain of 5 on the play, the first down, first and 10. St. Mary's ball for the Lynn Tech.
That puts him over 100 yards. And St. Mary's right now can virtually run the clock out. So St. Mary's going to guarantee themselves a winning season. They're going to go to 6-4. Trying to come to the near side, turning the corner. Gets thrown out of bounds by Mateo. Threw him out, but not before he picked up 5.
Ball for the Lynn Tech 31.
O'Leary is back in the quarterback. 2nd and 5. Out of bounds, stop the clock. O'Leary with the keep gets piled up as he gets maybe a yard.
O'Leary on the keep. Gain of 1 on the play.
Third and 4. If they can pick up 3 yards here, they'll have another 4th and 1.
They ring up a 3rd and 4 ball from 30 yard line.
Percy off the right side. To the 28, he got 2. Fourth and a couple. And it's academic here because even if they don't make it, this one's over. And they're leading at 12-0.
Bring up a 4th and 2, ball from the 28.
If they get it, they can virtually take a knee. Tech has only run 9 plays in this second half. The pitch to Percy. Gets the first down. That's the exclamation point.
Gain of 5 on the play, the first down, first and 10. St. Mary's ball from the Lynn Tech 24.
He'll take a knee. And this one's going to go in the record books. Lynn Tech only has 16 yards and 2 first downs in this second half. And this game could have been totally turned around as they're going to mark off a penalty against Tech. Another one. Perez looked like he had a first down inside the 35 or close to the 30. With the score still 6-0. It got called back on a penalty. So instead of having it there, they had it at their own 44. Then they had another penalty, pushed it back to the 21. And he turned it over, and it was lights out after that. St. Mary's going to take a knee. So Perez has an outstanding game. He had great runs. He runs for 130 yards. Percy on the other side has 107 and 2 touchdowns.
Tonight, St. Mary's 12, Lynn Tech 9.
Effolito runs for 44. Barry runs for 36. St. Mary's
Thank you and have a safe night.
puts up 193 yards of offense. Tech can only put up 137. They only ran 9 plays in the second half. One was a sack for -14. One was a bad snap for -25. And then that one big play by Perez got called back. And the penalties really put a hamper on the Tech offense. And they never survived after that. St. Mary's got it back. They had to go deep. David Brown made his first big play, intercepting the pass. He took it down to the 13-yard line. They ran it in to make it 12. And then on the kickoff, Tech looked like they had a pretty good return. It got fumbled. David Brown made his second big play, recovering the fumble. And they never gave the ball up after that as they moved down to the 24-yard line with a first down. And the clock ran out. St. Mary's will celebrate a win. The crosstown rival championship, if you will, goes to St. Mary's. They'll have the bragging rights over Tech for a while anyway. They haven't played each other in a while. But now St. Mary's gets the big win. They win it 12-0 over Lynn Tech. Tech has now lost 2 in a row, and they'll have to get it back together. The next time down here at Manning Field will be their next game, and that will be against Kip on Thanksgiving Eve. St. Mary's will take on Austin Prep the same night. So St. Mary's guarantees themselves a winning season as they pick up their 6th win. They go to 6-4. Tech goes to 7-3. 12-0. St. Mary's over Tech. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.